Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Did Chantecaille release the most beautiful holiday collection for 2025? Are the products inside these stunning packages just as beautiful as the outside? Let's find out together. Today I'm going to give you a full review and demo of Chantecaille's Holiday 2025 collection, and I'm going to show you how I achieved this look. So if that sounds like fun to you, please stick around. And if you're a new viewer, thank you for stopping by my channel. I'm so happy you decided to hang out with me today. I would love it for you to join this community of beauty lovers and friends. So please make sure that you subscribe down below. And if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, welcome back. I am so happy that you're here. All right, let's get this party started. For the holiday season of 2025, we have together looked at and tried many beautiful holiday collections, right? We've done Dior, Chanel, Lisa Eldridge, Charlotte Tilbury, Hourglass, Guerlain, NARS. There's just so many beautiful holiday releases. It's somewhat tricky for a company to release a holiday collection that really stands out among the rest as far as packaging goes. But Chantecaille has done that. Look at this packaging from the holiday collection for 2025. Isn't this beyond beautiful? It's just like little diamonds floating in there. And this is three-dimensional, so it is raised right here. Show you that. So absolutely beautiful. And I'm sure that the products inside are just as beautiful, but I did want to highlight this gorgeous packaging because it really does elevate the entire collection and the experience when you're using these products. So today I'm going to be showing you the Radiant Blush, the Cheek Light Illuminator, 2 liquid eyeshadows, as well as a lipstick. I wasn't able to get the special edition lipstick that they came out with. It sold out right away. I was hoping to get it for this review, but I was unable to. But I think we have a lot of fun goodies to try out. So let us go with the blush first. So here we have the packaging. Cue the influencer hands. And this is the blush. So this is the Radiant Blush. And this is all part of the Éclat Cristalline Collection. The Radiant Blush retails for $105. And it is a lightweight powder blush that gives the cheek a luminous flush with a pearlescent sheen. I will swatch this for you, and then we will give it a whirl. Oh, that's pretty. So this is the blush. Look how stunning that is. I'm so excited. So I'm going to try to avoid messing up the little C because it is my initial, so I should keep it as pristine as possible. But it will not diminish the work that we're doing here. If I have to dab into the C, I will for research purposes. And on my face today, I should note I have on the Victoria Beckham foundation drops as well as Sarah Creole concealer, and I just filled in my eyebrows. Kind of building it up here. Upon first impression, you may not even need a highlighter with this blush. It is very radiant. That is beautiful. And going in on the other side. Just to show you, that's one single application. So very sheer initially, but it is buildable, which is nice. Just look how fancy I look using this. So pretty. So very light shade. It kind of has a pink to orange shift to it, very slightly, not orange peach. I would say a pink to peach shift. Let me build it up on the other side over here. So very easy to work with. And again, I'm not sure if you need a highlighter with this, but we will try it. But if you were picking something out of the collection and you wanted to get a 2-for-1, this blush is definitely a 2-for-1. It's definitely a blush and an illuminator in one. This would probably also be very pretty as an eyeshadow if you wanted to do like a monochromatic look. Very pretty. Okay. So I may build this up a little bit more later, but I want to leave some room for the illuminator. Let's see how that goes, and then we will revisit if we have to build up the blush a little bit, but beautiful off the bat. Really pretty. And next we have the illuminator. There it is. And just to show you side by side, so this is the blush and this is the illuminator. Sparkly. So let's swatch this next to the blush. Okay, so definitely more gold. It doesn't have that pink hue that the blush has, but I would say it also has like a peachy shift to it. So on top is the blush, and then this is the illuminator. Both equally stunning. Now, since the blush is so glowy, I'm going to take a diffuser brush and put that on. And this is actually an eyeshadow brush, but we're going to try it for this. Oh, wow. Okay. That is pretty. So definitely more golden in tone than the blush. And they do work well together, I feel like, because the gold does do well with the peach undertone, that peachy shift of the blush. But this is a very, very glowy collection. So if you're not into glow, this may not be the one for you. Okay, so I've built it up quite a bit on that side as well. But really beautiful. If you had to pick one of these, I don't know, it's hard to pick because they're both beautiful in their own way. But I think the blush is a little bit more versatile because you do get the glow from the blush and then also the pigment, but the illuminator is quite stunning. So I don't know. It's kind of reminding me of the Grow On illuminator in a way. And this highlighter retails for $105 also. This is technically the Cheek Light Blush. I will link everything down below and provide you all the details. But look how stunning this is. I know I originally said that you don't need both the highlighter and the blush. You do. You do. I mean, you don't need, it's not a medical necessity, but if you want to be extra glowy, especially around the holiday season, you need both. I'm only kidding. You don't need both, but they're equally beautiful. The highlighter just has this beautiful rose gold effect, while the blush is a peachy, pinky shift. It's really beautiful, and the combination of both is stunning. I'm going to take the highlighter, and I'm going to just do a little bit under the brow. So pretty. Very beautiful. A little bit on the tip of the nose there. Look at how beautiful that is. Just a very lit from within glow. Absolutely stunning. Okay, so now that we are all glowed up, let us move on to eyeshadow. And I picked up 2 out of the 3 liquid eyeshadows. This is the packaging with the crystals on it. And one shade is Crémant. I'll put the name up on the screen. And again, this will all be linked down below. As well as Marron Glacé. I'll put the names up on the screen. If I would have known that I would have had a beauty YouTube channel back in high school, maybe I would have taken French. Oh well. Okay. So these are the liquid eyeshadows. Let me swatch them for you. Very pretty. Very creamy. Okay, so here are the swatches. And again, I will put the names up on the screen. But look how beautifully pigmented these are. They're so reflective, so glowy. And the consistency is beautiful. Let's put these on my face. So we're going to take the lighter shade and use that as a base. And I did put the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer on my eyelids just to give it a nice even base. I used to have a policy on my channel that I didn't use eyeshadow primers when first trying out eyeshadows because I wanted to give a fair representation of how the eyeshadow would apply. But then I realized eyeshadow always goes on better with eyeshadow primer, and that's how I would use it in my normal daily life. So I had a meeting with the president of my channel, i.e. myself, and we had a conversation. We came to a meeting of the minds, and we have agreed to now use eyeshadow primer when we want to. I'm glad the president of my channel was so responsive. Okay, so just kind of using a brush and my hands just to buff that out. That's pretty. So what's great about this product is you really do not need a brush. I'm just using it to get a more, diffused look. But if you didn't want to use a brush or you didn't have one on you, you definitely do not need it. And it's pairing beautifully with the highlighter. It's stunning. Okay, and now going on the other eyelid. What I like about this formula is that it gives you a lot of control. It's not very wet. It's not going all over the place. These are blending really beautifully. Really nice one and done shade too for a very subtle look with the highlighter. It's comfortable on the lid. It's not burning or anything. It's not heavy. It's just a light, beautiful wash of shimmer. This is the shade Up Close. So it's really pretty. I would describe it almost as a kind of like a rose gold or maybe a dusty rose. Might be a good way to describe it. But on the lid, it's a little bit more sheer than I expected, but it's beautiful, especially with the glowiness from the blush and the highlighter. I think it's a perfect complement to those items, and it's just really pretty. And this is good for everyday use too. So now we are going to apply the darker color on the outer corner and in the crease. I'm probably going to apply that to the back of my hand in a brush and then put it on instead of putting it on the lid directly. But let's see what we can do. Well, that's pretty. That's giving it some nice dimension there. Okay, so I, again, changed my own rule. I said I wasn't going to put the eyeshadow directly on my eyelid. I went and did that because I wasn't really picking up enough on the brush. I think you really do have to apply these onto the lid and then buff them out. But look what beautiful dimension this gave. So I think these accent each other perfectly, the two shadows. I think that the first one gave a beautiful sheer application of glitter and shimmer, not glitter, but just very sparkly and ethereal looking, while the second shade really brought some dimension to the eye, much needed dimension, and it's beautiful. So now let's apply this deeper shade into the outer corner and the crease on my left side. So these are just applying so beautifully. To me, this collection is similar a little bit with the eyeshadows to the Lisa Eldridge Holiday Collection, which I absolutely love. I love those eyeshadows, the lip glosses, everything was just beautiful. And this is giving me similar vibes. So pretty, just so effortless, and there's no fallout. And these are very easy to work with, so easy to blend. They're not spilling out to where I'm not placing them. They're staying where I place them. Just really beautiful. I'll put a little bit more on this side. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see a ranking video of the holiday collections that I've done. I know a lot of, Black Friday sales are coming up and other sales, and people are shopping for the holidays. So let me know if that would be helpful to you guys in your shopping when you're limiting down what you want to buy, because it might be helpful for you to know what I think were the best holiday collections. So I've been floating that idea around, but let me know in the comments if that would be helpful for you or if you'd find that interesting. And we have a lot more exciting content coming up. I have a bunch of Patrick Ta eyeshadows and blushes and lip glosses that I have to review. I have a Merit review coming up. Danessa Myrex, also Sarah Creole. So a lot of exciting things coming up on this channel. So make sure you're subscribed. Also make sure that you hit the little notification bell. I do a lot of live streams. I try to do them every week, and on Sundays I do a live premiere of the video that I'm uploading, and we chat in the comments. We have a lot of fun. So please make sure that you hit the little notification bell so you don't miss anything here on this channel. So what do we think of the eyeshadow? I think it's absolutely stunning. The formula was so easy to work with, so beautiful, not too pigmented, not in your face, too sparkly, just absolutely gorgeous, ethereal looking, very beautiful. And with the blush and the highlighter, I think the collection is very cohesive and just goes together beautifully. So off camera, I will put on mascara and eyeliner, and then we will finish up with some lipstick. Cue the influencer hands. Okay, so off camera, I applied the Makeup by Mario mascara in brown, and then I applied Rare Beauty liquid eyeliner. But what do we think of the entire collection? I think it's beautiful. There's not one thing that I tried today that I didn't like. I think the eyeshadows are beautiful. They played well together. They complement each other beautifully. Just like I said, it gives a beautiful ethereal look to the eyes and for the face too. I mean, look at this glow. Isn't that absolutely stunning? And the way the highlighter just blends into the blush so seamlessly. And I have built up the blush quite a bit, so if you didn't want this much pigment, it's not necessary, but you can definitely build this up. So really beautiful, really, really stunning. So now we're going to try a lipstick. Like I said earlier in the video, I wasn't able to get my hands on the limited edition holiday lip products, but I did pick up a lipstick to complete the look. And this is the Lip Crème. I think the name is Anemone. I'll put the name up on the screen, but it's $55. And look at the beautiful elephant and the beautiful Chantecaille packaging. Okay, so let's apply this. This is the shade right here, and it is described as a plummy pink. And using my fancy case as a mirror. Ooh, so very hydrating, very smooth, very easy to apply. And it's a nice pop of pink. I don't know if I would necessarily pair it with this eyeshadow. I think the description of plummy pink might not be the most accurate, but it's beautiful. And it went on so seamlessly. It is not emphasizing any of the lines in my lips. Really pretty. So smooth. I really like it. What do we think? Again, not part of the holiday collection technically, but we could not go without a lip. We couldn't be lipless, right? We have to accentuate the lips as well as the rest of the face. So we could not leave the lips neglected. Okay, so not to get up close and personal, but here I am getting up close and personal. What do we think? I think this is one of the most beautiful holiday launches for 2025. I was hoping it would be based on the gorgeous packaging. I mean, this is just so classy, so chic, so timeless. And I feel like the makeup products that were inside this collection were no different. I think the eyeshadows were beautiful. They played together perfectly. And it just gives a beautiful ethereal look. And the highlighter and the blush, it's divine. It really is. And the lipstick, you can't even see the lines on my lips. And it's hydrating. And it's a beautiful color. Again, not part of the holiday collection, but we're cheating just a little bit by throwing it in there. It's one of the most beautiful holiday collections that I have reviewed for 2025. And I would recommend any of these products together, separately. It's just a stunning collection. Chantecaille really outdid themselves. And it is a beautiful, stunning collection that I'm so happy that I got to showcase for you guys and to add to my personal collection as well. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Chantecaille collection for holiday 2025. Also, if you're a new viewer, thank you so much for joining today. I'm so happy that you stayed till the end of the video and hung out with me today. I would love it if you were to join this community of beauty lovers and friends. Every week I upload fun reviews and demos telling you all about the latest in makeup and beauty. So if you want to join in on the fun and become part of this community, then please subscribe and make sure the notification bell is turned on. And if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much as always for your support and for hanging out with me today. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.